Well, I was going to do OBS, but OBS was not cooperating. So hopefully somebody will find me here tonight. I'm not sure what's up with OBS, but I'm going to have to figure it out. Something to do with YouTube that I haven't had to do before, so I'm not sure. So we'll see. I see somebody's found me. I'm surprised, considering OBS kicked me out 3 or 4 times. So I had videos and everything else ready to go. Didn't get a chance to do a test, so I will be doing a test before next Wednesday and get that right. And we'll see what happens. Let's see. I have nothing set up in here, so we'll just have to fake it for tonight. Hey, Kim. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I tried to get OBS to work, and for some reason, YouTube changed something and it wouldn't connect and didn't have time to play with it. So I'll get it straight for next week. I had a couple of videos I wanted to show and some other stuff. But we'll get it. We'll get it. It might take a little bit. Hey, Linda Barker. Hello, hello. Glad you could find me. Considering I started with a different software program and now I'm into this one. And if I didn't say so before, Linda, thank you for the Christmas card. I've been trying to catch up with you since. It only took 3 weeks longer to get. Hey, there's a member here in the house tonight, James Cantonese. Says you're in North Carolina, huh? I am too, in Wilmington. I don't know where that is, but so anyway, OBS let me down. YouTube has got something new that you have to set up, so I didn't get it set up. And I'll get it. I'll get it. This is the first broadcast that's getting back to North Carolina. It took me about 5 days to get back. And as soon as I hit New Mexico, well, as soon as I left New Mexico, it rained the whole way. The whole way here. It was still raining when I got here. A front was following me, I guess, across the whole country. It did snow and have ice up, I guess, up in the high plains. I'm glad I missed that. And I'm trying to see. Let's see. Oh, I can still play that stuff in here. I just got to go find it. I forgot. I think I can. I don't see it, though. Share. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can get these up here to share. Hey, I think I brought that up. Oh, lost grandson. Oh, no. Had to get it closer. I couldn't see it. Sorry to hear that. All right, let me see if I can get another one up here. I can show them here tonight instead. Let me see. That's going to be the Ghost Town. The Ghost Town. Let me see. That would be under... I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Jeez. Nope, can't find it. Right off the top of my head. I forgot where I saved it. That's terrible, isn't it? Make a folder, put the stuff in it. Then I can't remember where I put it. Oh, I think it was. I think it was. That's what happens when you're getting old. Let's see. Still looking. No, that was the Arizona to Wilmington, North Carolina folder. I thought that's where it was. I don't know if I put it under Mexico, maybe. Could have sworn I put it under Ghost Town. Nope. Well, maybe I won't be showing you one tonight. That's terrible. Jeez. My beard keeps splitting for some reason. Oh, well, do have a green screen, but I don't know if I can set that up in here or not. Actually, I hardly ever use. Oh, yeah, I got something up. A little fuzzy, but. Oh, that's even worse. Wow. All right, didn't have time to set anything up, so we got a background, I guess. But man, fuzzy around the edges here. Ooh, look at that. Oh well. Let's see, we got a couple in here that found me. Yay. Kim and Linda and James. Well, that says 3. It almost says 2 up here. Anyway, the trip back from Arizona to North Carolina was pretty good, except for all the rain. 4 or 5 times I couldn't even see the road. And the video I got, the camera actually cuts through the haze, and it looks like you can see pretty well, but at some points I couldn't even see the lines on the road. It was so bad. Reminds you of summer, the green screen. Okay. It's green, and I don't have enough light in here. I got to get some more light. Like I said, this is the first setup since I've been back. I thought they had adjustment in here, but I don't see it. So I don't see any way to adjust the green screen. Oh well. We'll just let it run for tonight. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, I came to the house and this little black thing met me at the door. Her name is Sophia. Now this is a true mini potbelly pig. It's about a 1.5 feet long and about 1 foot tall, a little bit more. As soon as I get some video and pictures, I'll get them up. So now there's 3 in this household. Not mine, but there's 3 in the household. All right, I'll have to zoom in here with my eyes. Did you have to drive with the help of the camera? Yeah, a couple times I did. I could actually see pretty good with that. It would, for some reason, it just cuts through the haze and stuff. I had the wipers on at full blast. I mean, full blast. And I could barely see. They couldn't wipe any faster. Nope, she's as big as she's going to get. She's 5.5 years old. And it was a rescue, and she was in an abusive home. So she's only had her a month, so she's still getting used to people. She's a little snippy right now, but she'll calm down when she realizes she's not going to get in trouble. And I think she's been hit quite a few times, because if I raise up to like this to get my hat or move my hat, she cowers and growls. And so I think somebody was beating on her a little bit, which is ridiculous. So she'll come around. I mean, she's come around in the last, I got here Friday. So she's come around in the last, 5 days? 5 days. She's coming around quite a bit. especially if you feed her some treats. Yeah, she's scared, but she's coming around. She's only seen the other two through the fence. We don't want to, and she's got a lot of scars on her hindquarters from when she was in the rescue with all the other pigs. They were always picking on her, so she's been running up and down the fence with Wally. Wally likes to run up and down the fence with her. So eventually, they'll get to meet face to face. There's gaps between the fence, but not enough where, if Wally doesn't like her, he can attack her or anything. And when I got here, I just hauled out Grunster and Wally saw it, and they came running. Hey, Shauna, how's it going? Welcome. Glad you found me tonight. If everybody went to the other link, it's not there. OBS wouldn't work right tonight for some reason. YouTube changed something, so I have to go in and figure that out this week. Let's see. East Coast, yeah. Now I don't mind it so much. It was cold. This morning it was 28 degrees here. Jeez, that's colder than out in the desert. So it's gonna get to 60 today. It's supposed to get to 67 tomorrow, and Saturday is supposed to be 70. So I'm working on the shuttle bus, getting things cleaned up. I had a little roof leak where the seam is because of all that driving rain, and there was a little crack in the caulking. So I fixed that today, so that won't happen again. It didn't get much in there. Just you could see where it was starting to drip. My phone's going off like crazy. Hang on, let me put it on Do Not Disturb. Oh, somebody from Arizona just sent a picture. Yeah, I think it warmed up out there while I was, since I've been gone. And I'm going over to Do Not Disturb. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on the East Coast, except it was cold and damp Friday. And you could really, really feel the dampness after coming out of the desert. I did come back Route 10, which is, closer to the ocean, but it didn't feel as humid as it was here. It was very pressing, to say the least. All right, let me see if I can go find that other video. I'm trying to think what I did with it. It's terrible. Well, I can crank OBS up and it'll tell me where it's at. It's terrible when you have to go back and look. And I think my short-term memory problem is due to my high temperature I had in the hospital. Because my short memory is terrible right now. I'm hoping it's going to get better, but let's see. Where did I put it? Okay. Chance City. Of course. Why wouldn't I call it that? Were you sick, Shauna? I didn't hear about it. I hope everything's okay. All right, let me see if I can find that this time. Now I know what it's called. The folder. Gee, like I said, my short-term memory is not very good right now. There it is. There it is. I found it. All right, we'll be bringing that up here shortly. Oh, now I don't know which one it is. Jeez. It's got to be this one because I haven't renamed them yet. All right, here's the rain. Well, a lot of it was my high temperature. It wasn't the highest they've ever seen, but it was high at 109. I'm surprised I can even think. Ooh, this waving. Jeez. I'm going to keep working on OBS, see if I can get that up here. Let's see. I'm going to go see if I can get... Now that I'm actually not hardwired, I'm just still on Wi-Fi here at the house. For some reason, my Wi-Fi wouldn't work. I mean, hardwired wouldn't work. I don't know what's causing it, so I got to call the ISP supplier and see if we can figure it out. Because, when I left last October, it was working fine. So there's no telling. Let's see if my live is showing up over here on YouTube. There it is. Let's see how I get it running here. I have no idea. Jeez. All right, that's all right. Oh, okay. I was chattering, so. Yeah, I'm back to 100%. Outside of the short memory thing, I haven't seen anything else. I climbed a mountain with Roy when I was in New Mexico, so I'm still a little sore. We went to look at a ghost town, but let's go back to here. This is the rain I was going through. Again, it looks like it's not that bad, but the camera was just cutting right through the mist. You can see the wipers are going as fast as they can go. Couldn't go any faster. So, hey, Gypsy Witch Productions. Hello. She's out there in Arizona, in LTVA South. Glad you could make it in. I was having some trouble with OBS, so I switched over to StreamYard. So probably there's a lot of people over trying to connect on YouTube for OBS. I don't know. Like I said, the camera cut right through that mist like crazy. Yeah, I had a truck on my right, truck on my left, and I was stuck in the middle. I kind of ride in the middle lane because that way, if I have to is an emergency, I can go left or right, and some people don't like it, but trucks pass on the right, cars pass on the right. It doesn't matter to me. How's the weather in Arizona? It's been cold and wet here. Again, it rained the whole way. HD's doing great. He's running around the backyard now with his wheels. Let's see if I get rid of this one. I'm not used to StreamYard, so there we go. Well, it rained, like I said, once I left Gage, New Mexico, it was rained the whole way here, all 5 days. I got here on Friday, so Thursday night, I forgot where I was, but what city? But there was major, major thunderstorms. Well, it's going to get warm here. 70 Saturday. It was going to be nice. It got down to 28 degrees last night, and there was frost everywhere this morning. 38 tomorrow morning, and 42 the next day, and 70 on Saturday. And rain maybe Tuesday. So let's see. We've been a whole 22 minutes. Wow, that's going by slow tonight. Yeah, well, because we've just got a few people in. We've got 5 people in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, please. That helps. And definitely leave a comment if you would, because that helps with the analytics. I'm getting ready to do my cargo trailer series, but I got to get the cargo trailer first. I've got to finish the shuttle bus and then put it up for sale. Hopefully it'll sell quickly, because that'll give me more time to work on the cargo trailer. Then I've got to try and find a truck. I've already started ordering bits and pieces that I need, like switches and LED lights and things like that for the cargo trailer. I'll get it eventually. Once I sell the shuttle bus, then I can get the cargo trailer and my full color digital printer. And so that'll be 2 major purchases, but then I won't have enough for a truck. So I've got to make some money this year. Getting ready to put my sign out front for signs. HD, you leave that alone. He's on that little wound on his leg that he will not leave alone. I heal it and he breaks it open. I heal it, he breaks it open. So I'm going to have to put a sock on him, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind the cold so much. It's just the dampness that goes along with it here on the East Coast. I didn't have any problem out there in the desert except for the dust. It's going to take me 2 days just to clean the inside of the bus out, get all the dust from every place. No, it wouldn't pull the cargo trailer because I'm always running the shuttle bus at max weight, and pulling another 7,000 pounds. No, it wouldn't do it. Plus, the main reason I'm doing it is because the digital color printer is 3 times the size of my cutter. So I have a video showing a preview on design. If you go back and look at that, in there I show the size of the cutter and the size of the new color printer. And there's no way I can modify the interior of the shuttle bus to make it fit without losing a quarter of my storage. I definitely don't want to do that. So then I'll have to look for a truck. And I'm hoping by the fall, truck prices go down, because they're ridiculous right now. I looked at a truck that had 325,000 miles on it, was 17 years old, and they wanted $12,000 for it. That's a $3,000 or $4,000 truck. Because of the truck shortage, everybody thinks they've got a gold mine. I still got my little beater S10 that I pick up materials with. No, Linda, I probably won't get a diesel because I don't know anything about diesel engines. Plus, fuel's more expensive. Plus, oil changes are super expensive. I can, if an alternator goes bad or something on a gas engine or something like that, a plug goes, I can fix that myself. But I know zero about diesel engines. I know they'll last a long time, but no, I just stick with gas. I don't want to get a V10. Nothing that big because that's a gas hog. I had one of those. So it'll just be probably a 350 or up. I'm not sure what the liter sizes are. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Prices. If you go on Facebook Marketplace, the prices are just ridiculous. And I want a standard, so that's about 10% of the pickups that are for sale. And they're up there too. The reason I want a standard is because it costs about a third to rebuild a transmission as it does an automatic transmission. And a lot less problems. The only problem you really got usually is the synchronizers or the clutch. And, $200 or $300, you can get a set of synchronizers put in. And a clutch is a couple $100. So as opposed to $3,000 or $4,000 for a transmission, automatic transmission repair, because you have to take that thing all apart. And I watched a video on a guy taking one apart. Just thousands of pieces in there. I couldn't do it. I've rebuilt 4-speeds before, but now they have 5 and 6 speeds. So yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. What is up with this beard tonight? Since I cut it down, it's got a mind of its own. All right, let's see. How many we got? We got 6 people in here. I'm not sure how many thumbs up we have, but I appreciate it. Something's different on the screen from the last time I used StreamYard. I don't know what it is. Something's different. It's not showing me number of thumbs up like it did before. It used to have a little preview window up here. Yeah, I may have to, either that or I'll just stay on the East Coast and keep working and get enough money to buy a higher price truck, and maybe skip next season going out. It depends, I'm keeping an eye out. I've seen some of the prices are starting to come down a little bit because they're not selling. Nobody wants a truck with 300,000 miles on it. The engine's wore out, transmission's wore out, gas truck, that is, gas engine. So I just have to wait and see. Hopefully the chips will start flowing and people start buying new trucks and there'll be more used trucks for sale. 9 thumbs up. Great. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been able to get it started over here in YouTube. All right, let's try this. I got to turn this volume all the way off. There we go. Let me see how much of a lag I've got. Yeah, about 11 seconds. That's not bad. 11, 12 seconds. I can deal with that. I'm not hardwired. I'm on Wi-Fi, but the router is right up here above me. So I'm not worried about any of that stuff. All right, let's go over here and let's see how much time we got. 30 minutes. Ooh, we'll hang on for a second. Maybe I can find something else, another video or something to put up. Anybody interested in coming up on screen? I can do that here. Yeah, I saw that, Linda. I know a guy that got $12,000 over what he paid for his truck, and it was like a year old, maybe 2 years old. Must be nice, must be nice, sitting out there drinking some Jack Daniels and berry punch. Ooh. Well, next time I hit Quartzsite, I'll stop in. I did some lettering for Gypsy a while. Let's see, what was last year? I guess it was the year before. Again, my memory is a little shot lately. So if anybody wants to come up, let's see. All right, let's see if I can get this in here. Just, whoops, click on the link. Yeah, she's way out there by the mountain by herself out there. Did your neighbor leave? Yeah, she's about 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles, I think, from the main road on a really bad dirt road. And I don't have your website, or I would post it for you. I think I can post stuff here. Like I say, I'm not used to using StreamYard. So we're fluctuating between 6 and 7 and 8. Let me go see if I can find something else to put up, because I don't want to put up the Ghost Town video yet, the intro to it. So let's see if I can go find something else. I don't know. Yeah, we could do this one too, I think. Yeah, we'll save that one for the video. All these decisions you have to make on the fly when you're doing this. Not that I can see anything without my glasses, which I don't like. All right. Jeez, so many videos. All right, I have no idea what this one is, but let's see what it is. Grunt is loose in the suburbs. His first outing into grass. And he's loving it. Grunt. He's learning how to walk on his leash. And he loves to walk and run. When he runs, his ears flop. Where you going, Grunt? Got to deposit some fertilizer. That's when Grunt was tiny. So right now we just let him drag his leash. Oh, wild hog. Hey, Misfits and Dreamers, welcome.
You just like the outdoors, don't you? Huh?
You're going to wonder what you came into.
You got the easy life, buddy.
That was Grunt when he was, I'd say a baby, but he's a pretty big baby. That was his first trip ever in a car to Delaware Annapolis, I should say. And first time he's actually been out in a field because he was in a condo at that point. Oh, that's just one of 3. Julie, another member coming up into the house tonight. How are you doing tonight? Glad to see you here. Yes, Linda, they do. They wag it when they're happy or when they're nervous. Either one. The new one, like I said, was mistreated and was rescued. And she's still a little shy and scared, so working on her. She's coming around. It's going to take all summer to get her confidence up and not be scared of people. Pig inside, not normal. Well, they're house trained. I mean, they were house trained. They are house trained, potty trained. And there's a door they come and go in and out as they please. So, I mean, it's not like they're smelling up the house, because when it rains, they get a bath, and it's not a mud backyard. They're not in mud. They're on grass, and they root, and that's about it. Let's see, trying to catch up on. Yeah, that was Grunt's baby. He's 300 pounds now. Wally's even taller than Grunt now, but not quite as wide or long. So he's probably 200 or more. But the new one won't get any bigger. She's 5.5 years old, and she probably weighs maybe 50 pounds, maybe. So she won't get any bigger. She's a true pot-bellied pig, tiny one. Farmer's granddaughter. Yeah, you were telling me about your grandfather had a farm. Yep. Well, Grunt and Wally were happy to see me when I walked in. I forgot to get my camera out, but they came running. I just called Grunster and Wally-san, and they came out of their hut and came running. And then Wally, for 2 days, was complaining because I wasn't out there to play with him, or feed him. I guess I was a feed bag. So he complained for a couple days. Now he's back to normal. I'd go out. Now, I made a sign that said, warning, pot-bellied pigs will attack. If she's out there, you can't go in the pen in the backyard. Well, it's half the backyard. And but since they grew up with me, last year and the year before, no problem whatsoever. Let's see if I missed anything. Hey, Weekend RVing, James and Millie. Welcome, welcome. I'm using a StreamYard because OBS was temperamental tonight, something between OBS and YouTube. So I got to go back and figure it out. YouTube changed something. I have to add something or confirm something. I don't know. And that was 5 minutes to 7, so I figured I'll just switch over to StreamYard. How are you doing up there in Oklahoma? Did you get any snow? On my way back, I spent 5 days in the rain getting here back to Wilmington. It was a mess. All right, I'm going to, let's see, 39, 40. Oh, okay. I'm looking. Yeah, it took me 5 minutes to switch over, I guess. That's why my clock and my online time aren't matching up. It's supposed to be 70 here Saturday, rain Tuesday. This morning was 28 degrees, so there was frost everywhere. So, it's one of those things. It's February. I'm not used to being here in February. I'm used to being here in March as it's starting to warm up. So I'll make the best of it. And hopefully by first week in April or so, I can get the shuttle bus finished up and ready to go. No, not really. When Grunt was a baby, 6, 8 pounds, he used to run and just jump on HD, wanting to play. And HD was, kind of older. He was about 10 then. And he said, nah, I don't want any of this. So, I mean, he put up with them, but he didn't engage much. And then Wally was last year, so HD was having the problem, started having the problems pretty good. So he didn't pay any attention. And so they don't bother him. He doesn't bother them. They could care less. All right. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this one. This is Gage, New Mexico. This is just kind of like an intro to the video I'm working on, showing you a ghost town. It's coming up here hopefully in the next week if I can finish it. So take a look at this and I'll be back in a minute. Oops, if I can figure out how to add it. There we go. We're out here near the ghost town, and here is a foundation that's left over from probably 1800s. You can see a big main room here. It's probably where the kitchen and everything was. A couple of bedrooms by the looks. No telling. No telling how long it's been here. But it's interesting. It was cold there that day. Oh, HD made it. Got to get out of the way of his wheels. And there's a couple other ones around here. There's one over there. And we're getting ready to go to the ghost town. We'll pick it up when I get over there. Whoops, I am muted. Whoops. Yeah, thank you. I'll go back and see what I said. Jeez. How's that? I should be back now. Too many buttons. Oh well. All right. You should have sound now. 11 seconds later after I saw that. Jeez. Oh well. Anyway, I was saying that mountain that's in the background, Roy and I climbed up to the top where the mine is, and there's lots of structure there, and there's lots of old cans. Yep, thank you, Kim. Forgot to hit the button. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, Roy and Becky were there, and it was like 32 degrees, 34 degrees that morning. It was chilly, and I was sweating though, climbing up the mountain. I haven't climbed a mountain in a long time. My legs were sore the next day. I think I'm still a little bit sore from that. I don't know, maybe it's this damp weather getting to me. But I've upped my moringa intake a little bit to help that out. All right, what do we got? 46. We're going to run over a little bit on 8 o'clock local time here, because that says 7:51 on my clock. No, he stayed in the shuttle bus. You know, those wheels make it really tough for him to go uphill. You know, because he's only using his chest muscles and front leg muscles. He has front paw drive, you know. So I did a series of mobility challenge canine decals that I'm putting up online. They've got line art, different breeds with the wheels. And I can't bring that up here because for some reason they won't let me put JPEGs up here. Slides. I can only put up slides from a presentation format for some reason. I'm not sure why. Whoops. Don't want that. Oh, hitting wrong buttons again. Yes, they are. Becky sent me a pin when I left Quartzsite. So I followed the pin, and it was taking me out back. I was about 4 miles from the Mexican border on Route 9, or however far it is from the border, 10 miles, 11 miles. Got to the pin, and there's two border patrol agents. You know, they got those big retractable cameras that go up and down off their vehicles. There was two of them there, and I looked, and there was nothing but empty space where the pin was. So I contacted them, and she said, well, the pin changed. It didn't go to the right place. I said, okay, well, send me another one. So I kept driving, and all of a sudden I had no signal whatsoever for GPS or phone. So I had to make a U-turn, go back till I got picked it up again, and then found my way back to Route 10 and found my exit. So it took about 2.5 hours out of my way, but finally got there. And HD got along with their dogs, except the little one. I can't remember what the little one's name is. He was a tough guy. Let's see. We're getting close. I wonder if I can find anything. Oh, man. I had stuff set up in OBS ready to go, and then it just would not connect, which is kind of weird. Oh, man. I'm looking for something. Anything. Yeah, I don't know why I can't upload JPEGs. I used to be able to, so I'm not sure why. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe you strictly have to be a paid member, I guess, to do that. Yeah, I'm still looking. There's a tiny grunt. Well, we'll wing it from here. Yeah, I had all kinds of stuff set up. Gee, I'll get it though. I'll figure it out before next Wednesday. It's just something I have to do with YouTube to verify, I guess, something. I don't know. But at 5 minutes to 7, I couldn't take the time to do that. I'm surprised this many people found me since I had it set up for OBS with YouTube. Look at the heart. It's Valentine's Day. Or coming. It's coming. I need to get some hairspray and keep it like that, I guess, till after Valentine's Day. Is anybody still here? It seems like I'm talking to myself. Says we got 5, so I guess you must still be here. Listen to me ramble on. I had my new logo set up. I had the whole works. Anybody see my antique logo? Go to my community tab. I took the American Wanderer and put it into an antique type setting. Check it out and let me know what you think of it. And I'm probably going to do something else along those lines with some other stuff. TeePublic, TEE Public, Redbubble, Etsy, and eBay is where I've got all my stuff that all the designs, t-shirt designs and decals and stuff right now. So if you get a chance to visit any of those, please do. And I think you can get those on my About page. I got to go look and see. Since I've been here, I've been doing but working on different things and haven't had much time. But in the evenings, I'm going to start doing more online stuff. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you're still here. I'm going to talk to Kenneth Oakes, too, because I didn't see him advertise this for me like he does everybody else. So I'm going to get on his case a little. Got to meet him at Boxpan D's Q22 Friends Meetup. He flew in and was there for the duration of the weekend. Kenneth Oakes. If you haven't seen him, his channel, check him out. I don't know when he sleeps. He's always on. He's always videoing. You know, you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's on. 6 o'clock, he's on. Midnight, he's on. But he has been caught sleeping on camera, though. So maybe that's how he does it. Yes, perforated vinyl. Yeah, when I used to have a 64-inch full-color digital printer when I had my sign business, and I've done a lot of perforated. And that stuff's nice because you can't see in, but you can see out. But the problem with perforated, the colors don't look exactly the same because if you put it on a window, the window looks dark when you're looking in a vehicle. So you've got about 50% of the color because you've got 50% of the dots, or 70%, whichever version you get. So the colors look a little bit more muted when they're on that. So I always try to talk people into just doing the design on the perforated and not on the vehicle going into the perforation, because you can see a big color difference. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's always on. I don't know how he does it. But he's a cool guy. He was having a great time out there. You know, a few of those hardcore people out there, you know, after about 3 hours, you know, they're wild. So they'd grab him, pick him up, and dance with him and put him back in his chair. And all you could hear was him laughing like crazy. All right, what do we got? We got about 5 minutes left. Okay. Now, this last half hour went by quick. It's not time to say goodbye yet. Keep looking over at the clock. So I was Took me about 5 minutes to switch over. I tried OBS about 3 or 4 times with a few changes, and it didn't work. So I came over to StreamYard. Not that I don't like StreamYard, but I can do so much more in OBS. Makes it more interesting. Because I'm not that interesting. I'm just an average guy. So don't do too many things that are interesting. All right, let's see. Boy, I'm running out of things to talk about. That's terrible. What else have I got coming up? Oh, I'm going to try and do the battleship this year. Get over the battleship. I've already done the aquarium. I'm probably going to try to head to the beaches. We have 3 beaches. Wrightsville Beach, which is the rich beach. I said rich beach. And Carolina Beach, which is the party beach. And Curry Beach, which is the laid-back beach. I may do a 3 or 4 minute or 5 minute video on the ferry that goes from Fort Fisher to Southport, and then also have got the Fort Fisher Museum, which is a Civil War museum. So I got plenty to do. I just got to do it. My problem is I always get caught up in doing so much work, especially if I sell a shuttle bus and get cargo trailer, then that's straight out work on that till I get it done. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try. Enjoy this weather. It wasn't very good when I got here, but and the desert was cold. A few nights got down to like 28, and the heat I have in the shuttle bus is the propane stove. But I have about 5 blankets I put on, and HD has a blanket of his own. It wasn't cold. It's just get a little bit cold when you jump out of bed to turn the heat on. Jump right back in bed. If I ever get OBS back up, we'll finish the what was it? What TV show it was? Got 3 more episodes to do in that, so we can pick a winner. And I had to wait till I got back here because the bandwidth is so bad in Quartzsite in Arizona. You just can't do it out there when all those people show up for the tent. I didn't even get to the tent this year. I was going to, but I didn't. I was gearing up to head back east. So let me check messages here. Well, nothing much there. What's the matter? HD's over here. What's the matter? Nothing. He's just looking at me. Let's see. Just a couple minutes left, and we'll wrap this up. And next week, I'll definitely have OBS up one way or another. Stripped down to nothing, or not me, OBS. Or I'll be back on StreamYard, one or the other. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I should have worked on it yesterday, and I didn't. Well, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Shanna. Appreciate it. I run out of things to talk about most of the time. That's why I like to have a show and tell channel. I can fall back on pictures and videos and different things like that to get me through the hour. I think one of these days I'll have a telethon or something, 3 or 4 hours. I don't know, something. But we'll see how it goes. Again, if I get the cargo trailer, I'm going to be straight out on that. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do much until that's done. Or I'll work a month and then take a break for a couple days or something and go do something else. I don't know. I have to play it by ear as I go. With the shuttle bus, I worked on that pretty much straight 10, 11 hours a day. And then took my breaks when I went out to Quartzsite and came back and worked on it some more. So this time, this is going to be done from start to finish. If it's not finished when I get ready to go, I'll take everything I need with me to finish it, which I usually take all my tools with me anyway. That's why the shuttle bus is so heavy. Between that and the big rolls of vinyl that weigh 50 pounds apiece, the t-shirt machine that's about 70 pounds, it adds up. All right. I think we've made it to our 1 hour spot. I appreciate everybody coming in. Hopefully next week will be a little more entertaining. And again, check out my community tab, leave comments, questions, etc. Be sure to hit your thumbs up button on the way out if you haven't. I'll leave a comment on this that helps. Yeah, I figured Norris was back there because somebody came in and nobody was speaking. So thank you, Norris. I appreciate it. Thank you, Linda, Shanna, Kim, Weekend RVing, Gypsy Witch Productions, Linda Barker. Appreciate y'all coming in. Julie, don't want to miss Julie. She's there. Misfits and Dreamers stopped in. Appreciate that. While I was showing the pig video, he must have thought that was kind of weird. Oh well. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see everybody next Wednesday. And everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you later.